They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 AL West champion, Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Zack Greinke will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The 2-1 home. This is foul right side. Greinke has pitched his way to over 2,600 innings of work at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Eaton on second. Rendon is over at first with 1 away. In for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Eaton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
In now, Howie Kendrick. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Astros nothing. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Max Scherzer gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fouled away. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Scooped up on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past battles with Scherzer. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead it off against Zack Greinke to open up the inning. Flares this one over toward first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra.
Here we go, Astros.
Go back to DC! Let's go, Houston!
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, number 44. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on first with one down.
Astros, let's go!
Runners off for second. Offered out and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kendrick, in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Two outs here with a runner at third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go Astros!
He's set. The 2-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Josh Reddick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave one. They still trail 1-0. Excursion back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
One away now in the Washington third, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The second baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Eaton over at second. Rendon at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Josh Reddick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And the count will be full. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
1 out now in the Houston 3rd, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-2. High and deep to right center. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now batting, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Bregman on at first, nobody out. There goes Bregman off at first. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
To short, hit hard. And he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here it is on 3-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Standing in, Carlos Correa hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
The batter,
Seventh and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Adam Eaton. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. One and one, here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. No hits to this point. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Soto. And that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Juan Soto to the plate now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, a diving stop. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run question to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
So digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Scherzer will check it first. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an on-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 1 for 3. Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball down below the knees.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
One out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Brentwood is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
The 1-2 Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Smith, an Ohio native. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in, Anthony Rendon will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. And it's 1-2. Rendon at second with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Howie Kendrick would be next. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch on its way. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The payoff pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Let's go.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and
now
there's
batting,
the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. A couple of walks for him thus far. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 44.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Hunter Strickland answers the call now looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble.
Hunter Strickland.
Number 44 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready now with the payoff pitch, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The set and the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to left center. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Wander Suero enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. George Springer would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, George Springer. A ball and 2 strikes. Chirinos is off at first with 2 away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Astros 4 and the Nats 1. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Lights out, baby, lights out.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Gerardo Parra would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Nats. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight because the Astros are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.